Thank you very much. Hi guys, welcome back to the Player YouTube channel. And today we are at the fabulous Aynho Park, which is in deepest, darkest Oxfordshire. And we're with a rather fantastic bunch of cars, courtesy of Audi. This is the A6 S-Line. And we're going to check out each of these lovely cars behind me and let you know exactly what the differences are. So our three stars of the show today are obviously the A6 S-Line, and over there is the 3-litre V6. Here is also a 3-litre V6, but it is the Avant, which is Audi's way of saying an estate car. And here is the 4-cylinder, also known as the 40, still an A6 S-Line. But they all look very, very similar. But what are they like out on the road? Let's go and find out. The first car Audi have given us today on this fabulous driving day is the 3-litre Quattro version of it. And you're not going to be disappointed. That 3-litre turbo diesel engine really gives you plenty of power. There's loads of torque, but at the same time it's smooth and it's delivered in an effortless way. Let's get this car pulled over and let's take a look around, inside and out. So I've decided to sit inside the car and talk about the car outside because it's just impossible to film in 60-mile-an-hour wind. Let's talk about the car because that's going to be a lot easier. As you can see, it's a lovely Nimbus grey and it's got some amazing optional 20-inch spoked alloys on it, which you'll also see when my lovely cameraman does his walk around. I'm loving this car. It's 280 brake, it's 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds with a top speed limited to 155 miles an hour. What more do you want from a saloon car? That's all I can say. The second car that Audi have given us today, and this has come as a bit of a shock to me because I wasn't expecting what I've got from this car, which is utter sporty feel. It feels like a little hot hatchback. It's just raring to go. And this is the 4-cylinder version. It's only developing 208 brake horsepower, top speed of around about 152. Not a lot of difference between that and the previous car, 3 miles an hour, so give or take. But 0 to 60 on this is a slouch when it comes to the other car of 3 seconds slower. This is 8 seconds 0 to 60. But the feel from this car, I don't know whether I've got it set up in the wrong mode or whatever, but it feels like a completely different car on the road. It is so sporty. It's unbelievable. The other car was more, well, let's just say it'd be better at home on an autobahn or a motorway. This is, when you put your foot down, oh my God, it responds. It is stunningly phenomenal. And it's completely different feel to the other one. The best thing about this car, £30,000 cheaper. I know what I'd be doing. Our third car of the day, courtesy of Audi, is the Avant, also known as an estate car. But I like the word Avant, it sounds quite cool. Again, this is very similar to the first car. It's got the weight there again, but then you would expect that because it is an estate car. It's got a lot more bodywork behind me, but it's no less responsive. And to be honest with you, I don't really notice the difference between the first and the second car at all. A slight little bit more perhaps body roll on it, but that's about the only thing I can really comment on. The rest of it is absolutely amazing as the first car, but I still have a little sway towards that 4-cylinder car that we tried out a bit earlier on. Let's carry on. We'll take a look around the car from the outside because it is very distinctly different over the other car. So there you have it. At the end of the day, the road test has given us three very different cars, although the three cars are all from the same line. They're all A6 and they're all the S-line cars. You've got the estate, the Avant, coming in at £71,000. You've got the Saloon, the same engine, the same car, but without that big boot space, coming in at 70 grand. And you've got the four-cylinder version, the 40 series, coming in at 30 grand less than those two. Personally, I love all three cars. I think they're all great. They're all the build quality is identical. You can't really differentiate them. That four-cylinder one has a lot sportier feel to it. It's lighter, it's more jump around and make you smile. Whereas this one, I think, for £1,000 more than the Saloon, it's a bit of a no-brainer at the end of the day. You've been watching The Player. We've been at Aynho House with Audi today. It's been a fantastic day. And if you like what you're watching, don't forget there's a subscribe button down there. And if you like it even more, give us a thumbs up. Next week, more cars. Look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching.